별 셋별
Hello, Jackie. Welcome. I think we're pretty much ready to start. I was just setting up my my notices. I normally stream at like 1 on Sundays. But it's a special weekend, so I went and had a very nice lunch, more like dinner, with my family. How am I? I had a very nice weekend. I was like winding down from being out and about for most of the weekend. I got my tea. I'm ready for some cute dresses. I'll be having dinner soon with family. Well, enjoy. What are you guys having for dinner? Steak. Ah, yes. Why isn't it? I had it up. Oh no, ads. Ah, there we go. Well, good thing we like just started, so you didn't really miss much. Well, hello, Ladybug. Come to say hi? Oh, soft
It looks like the star crystal tree stored a lot of starlit crystals. Let's head to the Sea of Stars and take a look.
I'm gonna snuggle. Oh, soft kitty. Oh, those that good scritches? Those are really good scritches. You know they're good scritches when the leg comes up. I have not been keeping up with my dailies. Yep. Go find the nearest. Good scratches? Yes, lady, my cat decided to... She's currently laying over my right arm, which thankfully is good because I don't need to really move
It looks
it.
like the star is twinkling. Maybe
At least not too much anyway. Since we're at the Sea of Stars, I might as well go and do. We might as well go and do whatever we need to do while we're here. Better to get it done ahead of time. It's nice. Sometimes when cats try to get cozy, most of the time they just do their own thing. And of course, it always also just depends on the cat. Lady's not too bad. She's generally... It's like, you know, she's politely friendly. So you can, like, come up to her pretty easily. And she'll give you a good sniff for, like, a minute or so, and then she'll, like, you know, do a little headbutt, like, you can pet me. Now, of course, I am mom, so I get preferential treatment as the primary dispenser of food and cuddles. But, you know, when I have friends over, you know, she's generally pretty snuggly. She also just really likes to dunk her head into whatever shoe she can find and just roll around. Ooh, lag. Does anybody ever even visit this little island anymore? There we go. Is today the Star Wish bottle? Oh, no, it's not. Have to head out for now, but have a good stream. Will do. It's pretty chill. Whoa. I'm just like zoom. That was crazy, man. Ooh, there's a lot of lag today. Huh! I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. Much faster. Whoa! Boingy, 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 boingy. Okay. Ah, there we go. Much better. Okay, I have 80. And I have enough for the frostwood branches. Survey is available. You have complaints? Now is the time to give them. What I meant to do. Hello. Hello, Fat Cat. Welcome in. I guess I'll have to look at that later. Back to the boneyard. See if we can find Miguel again. Hopefully he's still there. I ended up having an Italian margarita while I was out for lunch today. I really like it, although I think it might have given me a slight headache. Just cut the claws on little kitty. Now she's in the cat tree and looking angry. Nice. This... Lady, I can't.
The
wind carries stories from afar.
There we go.
Along with lingering thoughts that have yet to fade.
Go give Evie. She's decided to move spots and is now dramatically laying on my left arm like it's a fainting couch. Where did it go? Did I get it? No? There it is. Looks like there's another one in that horn over
Such
there.
Beautiful weather. Perfect for a walk by the sea.
Whoa!
All your base are belong to us.
Hello, Solucielo. Welcome. And thank you for reading. Welcome in, readers. My name is Stitches. I'm a mimic. And I take shape of an otter ragdoll creature, as you can clearly see. But don't worry, I won't eat you. Solus Raid! Hola! ¿Cómo estás? Okay, I took like a semester of Spanish. And I gotta read and remember, but love the model, thank you. I love my model too. My model was created by Stella Aurora. I don't know if you're... Don't know if you know her, but she's an amazing artist, and I still enjoy my model like almost 4 years later. Where is the... Oh. How am I... I guess I'll have to find like a bird or something in order to get that. That's really high. Hi, Froxus! I know it's later than I usually stream, but I had a very nice dinner with my family. My birthday was yesterday, so I went out with my friends yesterday. We were out all day, had so much fun. And then today we had the nice thing, you know, the nice family after church lunch. It was a little bit farther than we usually go, so it like we didn't actually eat until like, you know, past 1. We went to Olive Garden, which I hadn't gone to Olive Garden in a couple of years by this point.
Morning, Momo. Inhale deep and breathe it in. The scent of morning dew is still lingering in the air.
Collecting these candle glow clusters. Oh! Ah, thank you. Oh, Jesus, I heard that. The boob sounded so pathetic. Goodness. Just clearly starving. Thank you. Olive Garden has gluten-free options? Yes, actually they did. And the manager actually came out and was like, hey, so since you're gluten-free and all that, you know, how many sausages do you want on your pasta? And I was like, I get to choose how many? She's like, yeah, because you're gluten-free, you get to choose. And I guess you get to choose because they have like a, you know, like a separate, like they have to make sure that, you know, no gluten touches whatever they're making for you. And I was like, that's so nice. What is this? Oh, I thought that was a pen at first, like one of those quills. But the short answer, yes. Yes, they do. You can use the build your own pasta option, and it'll tell you, it has like a little G for gluten-free. I want these ocarina beetles because they're kind of hard to find regularly. Yeah. Haha! Okay, sorry, I get distracted really easily. Where is McGill? Did he already leave? He may have. Oh, there's one like up there. I was like, why is it still, you know, telling me that there's a Whimstar around here? Because there is. Oh. Aha! Let's see. Got you. Ah! Ah. I have to admit that this area, because of the yellow and orange flowers, kind of reminds me of Dias de los Muertos. And I wonder if they got part of their inspiration from that. That's the only thing it really, it was like, that's the only thing that I'm reminded of necessarily. Where is... Woo! That was close. I got up here, so that's good. Where is it? It's over there. God forbid I fall over. So, is there a way... I see the bouncy over here. No, if I
Even
fall,
the
I'm
wind slows
screwed.
down in the afternoon. It's the perfect time to settle down and reflect.
Looks like I'm gonna have to chase it. Yep. Woo! Oh no! Ah no! And I messed up. I have no one to blame but myself. I'll wait until the timer runs out. The lag doesn't really help here. There we go. Alright, take two. Wait. Frick! Ah! I was like, I missed one. I was trying to go back, and I failed. Ah! I wish that there was an easier way to get up here. I'm not too fond of those statues all that much. They're kind of hard to control. Alright, try 3. Do 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 do. Dang it. Ah! There we go. Nope. Now I'm stuck. Yeah. Man, this... Why does it have to be so hard to control? I may have to come back to that one later. Ooh, something got in my eye. Okay, that's a little better. Did that not pop for you? No.
Drink it down in one breath.
Drink, 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 drink. Thank you for the hydrate. Ah, tea. Why are these guys glowing? Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, it was like because one soundbite just kind of stopped working, like my previous one. So I made another hydrate. For whatever reason, it didn't want to replace the sound bit, so I had to create another sound bit. I thought I deleted the previous one, but for whatever reason, I guess it didn't take. So I'll have to go back in at some point. Do you think my beloved companion will like Rebirth? Of course, Rebirth is like a cool summer night. You'll fall into a peaceful slumber without any worries. But it won't come back anymore. What am I supposed to do? Fate already wrote the answer. Your companion will return to you in another form. No, my little toy dragon won't come back to me. I lost it. Your toy? Eh? Some of these guys are glowing and I'm not entirely sure why. I wonder if there's like an issue going on. Yes, Momo, I know there's a Whim Star. La 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 la. Teleport up here. That's the closest I got. I won't lie, like on the way home, I conked right out in the car. I don't know why, but whatever. It's like, after I've had like a good amount of food, like I've had a particularly filling meal and then a long car ride, I just conk right out. Out like a light. Probably when I was, cause that's a human nature. It was like when I was little, Mom said that they used to. Oh, it's up there. Okay. I'm putting people like that. It's like a common trick to do when there's it's like if you have kids. Maybe isn't that the one that I was just at though? Hmm. But yeah, like you would put them in the car, go around the block, and you usually just completely pass out. Although I suppose nowadays it's a little on the more expensive side, so why are all why are like specific like what why are they why are you glowing? Is there a reason? What does the water clock do? Sister got an auto rocker for her daughter. Okay, yep, that would work. There's a small hole at the bottom of the water clock that lets the water flow out slowly. Okay, by looking at the water level against the markings, you can roughly tell the time. So, kind of like like an hourglass? They must have had to get, it's like, but how do they get it so tight that... I feel like that would be a kind of a terrible way to tell time, not gonna lie. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And who has to, like, how do they, like, do they refill it? Is there a way for it to get back up? Like, I don't understand how their time telling works. What, up here? Can I go through? One was still faring early this morning. She's so charming when she's focused on her career. Oh, it's the husband. Okay. This is so weird. Uh-oh. Hubby's getting jelly. Like, that's new good. Guess we'll talk to McGill in his office? Whoop.
This is where Medale used to live.
Oh. So this was her place. Okay. Dang. I can't imagine that would be particularly comfortable even if you were reading books. Especially since the floor is clearly made out of stone. At least they have like a little poof over here. Hello, Miguel. And this is where Medale used to live. I've thought about organizing it well, but in the end, I feel like it would be best to keep it as when she left it. Feel free to look around, Nikki. I'll stay here for a while by myself. Okay. What we got? Oh, they're little toys! Still has the dolls.
Huh? This is...
It really was here.
I don't know what they're holding. Piece of paper?
I've looked around so many times, but I never looked here. Maybe I didn't want to touch it subconsciously. Medale, do you think it's a good thing for souls to reincarnate?
It's
Of
MacGuffin!
course. Think about it, McGill. Reincarnation allows our departed loved ones and friends to return to us one day.
This was
But
Medale before she turned
even
evil.
if they come back, they won't remember us anymore. I don't like that.
Even if we no longer know each other, at least they'll be living well in some other corner of this world. Life begins anew, each person giving it meaning. It cycles on and on, never ending. Death no longer means the end, but a beginning of hope. Parksolians are the guardians of that hope.
So the person who once believed that reincarnation represented hope was Medale herself. But she left that photo here. So from that moment on, she vowed to never look back. Actually, I came to this room before the ceremony began.
Then. I guess that was
Do
her
you-
ocarina.
regret it?
It doesn't matter. A clan chief need not ask about the dead's choices. Only the living's path.
So he got to talk to her before she went back through the cycle. Sorta, kinda.
Goodbye, Medale.
Well, dang. Oh, we got a little thing of... We got a little brooch. Oh, I need some gems for that. I will, however, collect that. Graveyard Keeper time. I did briefly consider playing some Graveyard Keeper today, but I at least wanted to complete, you know, the main story here. I don't know. If I have some time, well, then again, I don't know. We'll see. I just like realized that when I move my mouse that the staff, you know, the music staff behind her glows. Sorry, it's shiny. Okay, let's see. There are some extra mini side quests that can be done. Well, I suppose I could go back to Spira and actually Do the world quest that I've been putting off for way too long. See. Get some of those. Oh. Didn't use enough. There we go. Do 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 do. What else? Oh, I was like, what else am I missing? There's a new title card? Oh, okay, I see. Here we go. Boop. Lovely, lovely. Ooh, and I can do the Crimson First Wish. Pretty. Is there anything else I can build right now? Nope. Aha! See. Goodbye until we meet again. Who are you? Who am I? I guess I'll try this one first. It's at the Cultivarium. Pardon me. Do do be do be do 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 do. Here we are. Nikki, look at that person up ahead holding the photo. Dang it, Momo. I couldn't see anything. Can't believe the con artist here is here at the... Oh, okay, the ghost photo guy.
Sense of healing.
You again. Genuine ghost farters. Genuine ghost photos. Just for a few blings, you can see a real live ghost. Now one at a time. No pushing. You all clearly have an eye for good quality. And you, young lady... Gritty! What are you doing here in the boneyard? You must have the wrong guy. I am a professional merchant from the Terra Alliance. Let me jog your memory. Flourish, 99 pearl wings. Does that ring a bell? Oh, you're Miss Nikki, the stylist who was with Haya. My goodness, my memory isn't what it used to be. The sand must have gotten in my eyes. I didn't recognize you. Now, don't get the wrong idea. That incident was a total misunderstanding. This time, I've got the real deal. Why else would all these people be so eager to line up and hand over their blings? Is that so? I find it hard to believe you could run an honest business. This rare treasure was originally worth 10,000 blings, but today I am slashing the price. Yours for only 100 blings. How about it? Want to see something amazing? I say it sounds totally shady. Nikki, don't forget we've fallen for his tricks before. If we let him, he's just going to scam even more people. Why not see for yourself before you judge? It's only 100 blings. You've got nothing to lose. There is another way, Momo. We could buy a photo and see what kind of trick he's playing this time. If it is a scam, we can expose him once we have the evidence. Since you put it that way, I'm a little curious. I want to see what a 10,000 blings ghost actually looks like. Reluctantly pay 100 blings. This is still very expensive. Just so we're clear, if this photo is fake, you'll be hearing from us. Don't you worry. My integrity is my middle name. Trust me, my reputation precedes me. Well, right in front of them. I pressed X to doubt, my friend. That and he's swindled us before, so... Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Here's your photo. However, I must warn you. Don't let whatever's in that photo scare the life out of you. You find all the ghosts in the photo. And they're all spirits. But we're in the boneyard. These guys are everywhere. Great work! So what do you think? Is it a real ghost or not? Gritty, this is not a ghost. It's a soul lingering in the boneyard waiting to be ferried. Using images of souls to deceive people for profit. If the Parksolians knew, how do you think they'd react? Exactly! Nikki knows some Parksolian ferrymen. She even knows their clan chief. I'm going to let them know what you're up to so they can have a little chat with you. Wait! A human girl and a chubby cat. Don't tell me you're the two heroes who saved the boneyard. You've got a good eye for detail. I'll give you that. Oh my, I didn't realize I was speaking to Miss Nikki herself. I was just kidding about the blings. You know me. Just trying to liven up the atmosphere. I'll refund everything immediately. I shouldn't even come out today. I haven't even made back what I spent buying the photos. Miss Nikki, Mr. Momo, I've returned everyone's blings. I just remembered I have some urgent business elsewhere. I'll be taking my leave now. Until we meet again. Gritty returned blings to everyone and disappeared into the crowd. Whoa! He sure runs fast. At least everyone got their blings back. I just hope he doesn't plan on using those photos to trick anyone else. Speaking of the photos, look at this one, Nikki. Doesn't that soul in the corner look like it's in trouble? I saw it too. Its presence is very faint. Seems like it's been lingering around here for a very long time. It looks so sad. Is that location somewhere in the boneyard? Should we go check it out? Based on the tree in the background, it shouldn't be far from where we are now. Maybe we can help. Let's go. But first... Aha! It's another Tanagram puzzle. quite work out. Whoop. If I could flip it over, that would work. Oh. Or what if? No, that doesn't quite for. That one doesn't quite work either. Oh, well, that might work. Maybe. Oh, hang on. Maybe? I think I got it. Ah! Oh! Hey! Finally, we got it. Huzzah! Burb! Hello. I think that's the tree in the photo up there. Oh, wrong of it. Yoink. almost missed you. Yoink. Ooh, good thing I didn't run into that. Let me up. Hey. That'll work. Alright, we have... There should be ghosts somewhere here. That you... I still don't know why some of these guys are glowing. Ah, here it is. Hello. Those distant lights. They're glowing again. Is the tide ceremony sighting? This could be my last chance. Hi, excuse me. You can see me? Did you find him? Him? Who are you talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a ferryman coming to assist me. My name is Nikki, and I'm a stylist. What's keeping you here? Maybe we can help you. That's very kind of you. My name is Marina. I was a healer in life. I stayed here because I'm waiting for my beloved to return. Years ago, he came to the boneyard to gather inspiration. When I found him, he was so exhausted he could barely speak. He collapsed outside my home, and I saved him. Don't pay the ferryman. Don't even set a price. We are the ferryman. At that time, he was still a clumsy scholar who couldn't even tie his water pouch properly. He would tell stories about the stars to Perksolian children, and he would help me pick up herbs I'd accidentally knocked over. We eventually fell in love, but I never expected my soul rift to flare up so suddenly. I didn't even have time to say goodbye before I... So you've been waiting here? Just to see him one more time? Yes. I wanted to say a proper goodbye. That's why I stayed here, but now... my time is running out. My soul is beginning to fade. Once that happens, I'll forget everything about him. Is it not Don't Fear the Reaper from Blue Oyster Cult? That's the only one I can think of. Okay, there's another song called Don't Pay the Ferryman. Then I have no idea. Feel free to put it in the jukebox in Discord. I heard from passers-by that some travelers from afar have come to the boneyard, and one of them could be him. Nikki, would you help me? I want to see what he looks like now with my own eyes, even if he can't see me. As long as I know he's alright, I can move on. Of course I'll help you. During our time in the boneyard, every time I see souls leaving with regrets, I think, if only someone had helped them sooner, maybe they could have let go and moved on to a new life. That photo might have been a sign, leading us here to help you fulfill your last wish. But how are we going to find him? Thank you, Nikki. He's about 30 years old, and he often wears a hat that I mended for him by hand. With the tide sending ceremony happening, he should be near Tide Foam Beach. Please look for him there. A man around 30 years old wearing a hat. All right, Momo, let's go find him. Oh, poor Marina. Alright, Tide Foam Beach. Lodestone Shore. Okay, yep. Trek quest. Yes, said that it was hand mended. Oh, I'm going too far. Okay. Men in hat from the Terra Alliance. Look at this hat. Isn't it amazing? It took me quite a while to pick one out with such a unique style. It's really stylish and the colors are so vivid. Where did you get it? From that Barksolian stall over there. It's a special edition for the boneyard. I heard it's made of feathers shed by plume veils. Nikki, he's wearing a hat. Could he be the one? Nah. I don't think so. Marina said the hat that she had, Marina said she mended the hat, but this is brand new. Ah, that's right. Definitely not him. Let's keep going. Flora Wish. Ah, time really waits for no one. Where did the time go? Are you turning 28? Close enough. That's basically 30. If I don't get on an adventure soon, I'll be too old for it. Old? 30 is the prime of life, if you ask me. Even 100 isn't old. Nikki, that guy said he's 30. He's actually 28. But his friend said he's only turning 28. Plus, he only recently arrived in the boneyard, so it doesn't match Marina's story. Age doesn't match, neither does his background. He isn't the one Marina's looking for. I still don't know why some of them are glowing. It's going to bother me. Like what? Ah, that explains it. It's like, why is this glowing? Alright, so not him. Oh. It's Morphin. We'll come back to him. Button cones, pearly shells. More money. Yoink. Well, maybe it could be a shroomling. You never know. That spotted hat on your head is so cute. It looks so realistic. Where did you buy it? I want one too. Oh, please. How could a regular stall possibly sell something like this? Just look at that rosy hue. That delicate sheen. There's no way you could buy this. It's my natural shroom cap. This is getting ridiculous. Somebody actually mistook a shroom cap for a hat. Yes, that's part of their body. Definitely not the hat Marina was talking about. Let's look elsewhere. We looked everywhere, but we haven't found him. Nikki, Marina says he's a scholar from outside the boneyard. Guys always I wish they wouldn't. It's like I wish they wouldn't like keep talking so fast. I see, like, just reading in and of itself isn't hard for me to keep up with that speed, but saying it out loud is a different story. Oh, we got another incense recipe. Nice. Oh god, I hope it isn't Gritty. Well, he's not wearing a hat, so it doesn't matter. Oh, but he might know who we need to know. You two again? I haven't done anything this time. Didn't I return everyone's blings already? We're not here to cause any trouble. We just wanted to ask you about someone. Ask me? Well, you've come for the right place. Nothing escapes Gritty's eyes and ears. For a small fee of 100 blings. How many blings did you say? I'm 0, of course. I am a naturally helpful person. So, who are you looking for? We're looking for a scholar from outside the boneyard. He's around 30 and wears an old hat that's been mended. There's a fading soul in that photo of yours named Marina. She's been waiting for him. An old hat that's been mended. A weight that persists, even beyond death. That sounds like a love story that transcends life and death. What a tale. If I told this to my customers, I could sell that photo for at least 200 blings. Did you say something? You're not planning another scam, are you? Just a habit. Don't mind me. You said the soul's been waiting in the boneyard for a very long time. Have you considered this? If he was 30 when they first met, after all these years, would he still be 30 now? Do you mean to say that because she's been waiting for so long, Marina's sense of time has become blurred? So the person we're looking for is actually an elderly man? That's the most logical conclusion. You won't find him looking for a 30-year-old man. As it happens, there's an old fellow from outside nearby. Wears a hat that's been asking around about ghosts. That's a very important piece of information. Thank you, Gritty. Don't mention it. And if you need anything else, you know where to find me. Of course, a small consultation fee would be nice. I'll give you a discount. Only 50 blings. That guy is truly obsessed with blings. And he really shouldn't be. There's like blings just everywhere. Like literally, you can pick them up, dude. There's even blings here. See? They're everywhere! Random people putting them on top of buildings and everything. We'll take those though. See, there's even some over there! Granted, I suppose not everybody has the ability to just hop over and grab them from the top of, you know, random places, but still. Oh, no. Six meters, 5. A2. Oh, because it's I have to look around. Was there an elder gentleman? That's a female. He has an arrow in his knee. Oh, there he is. Found you. Strange. I remember there was supposed to be a horn repair workshop somewhere around here. We came here together. Did I remember it wrong? Oh, young lady, are you here for the tide sending ceremony too?
Yes. Hello, sir. I'm Nikki, and this is my friend Momo. From what you were just saying, you seem very familiar with the boneyard. Have you been here before?
Yes, it was many years ago. My name is Cillian. I originally came here with an expedition team from the Hotcraft Kingdom to gather inspiration, but I fell ill and ended up staying for quite a while. Fortunately, a Parksolian healer saved me, and later, well, that's all in the past.
A Parksolian healer? Mr. Cillian, could you tell us more about her?
Her? No one's asked me about her in decades. She became the love of my life. Look, see how well this hat is mended? A thorn bush tore a huge hole in it, and she fixed it for me.
Nikki, Gritty was right. The person Marina is waiting for has become an elderly man. Mr. Cillian, if you don't mind me asking, was the healer's name Marina?
Yes, it was. How did you know?
Great! We found you. She's the one, or so you're the one she's been waiting for. Marina asked us to find you. Her soul has been wandering the boneyard all these years, waiting to see you one last time.
Marina is waiting for me? I thought she moved on long ago.
Mr. Cillian, please go see her. Her soul is very weak and will fade away soon. If there's anything left unsaid between the two of you, now is your chance to say it.
Please, tell me where she is.
Under the great Lumi tree. She's been waiting for you for a very long time.
That's where we had our first date. She loved to rest under the great Lumi tree and enjoy the evening breeze. The night is drawing near and nothing has changed. Marina. He just disappears. Poof! Oh, he took us with him. Huzzah! Where's the Lumi? Okay. Right here. This is where we need to be.
The boneyard
Sometime later.
beneath the stars. It feels like another world. Are those light spots stars? Or wandering souls? Marina, we found Mr. Cillian. Cillian? Is that you? How did you get so old?
I can feel you, Marina. Even though I can't see you, I can feel that you're here. I never thought we'd get this chance. All these years you've been gone, I had so much I wanted to tell you. But now that you're finally here, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, Widowmaker right there. The two souls escaped paradise together.
It's alright, Mr. Cillian. Take your time. Even if it's just a simple greeting, I'm sure she'll understand what's in your heart.
Alright. Where should I start? Marina, after you passed away, I couldn't stay here, so I left too. No matter where I went, I always kept this hat with me. I thought that if you were ever reborn and we happened to meet again, maybe you would recognize me by it. Though my mending skills are nowhere near as good as yours were.
Your hands are still as clumsy as they were back then.
After all these years, I still can't forget. The day your soul rift flared up, I had to gone to market to find more herbs for your medicine. If I hadn't left the house that day, maybe...
My soul rift flared up so suddenly. We didn't even get the chance to see each other one last time. It must have been very painful for the both of you, not being able to say goodbye.
I'm so sorry, Marina. I can barely walk, and I'm old and gray. And even though I can't see you, we're finally together again. I didn't see what he said. Oh, Marina, do you blame me? Okay. Where did that sudden breeze come from?
Mr. Cillian, that wasn't a breeze. That was Marina, giving you a hug.
It's Marina. It's her.
Nikki, is this what it means when two people love each other? Even if they can't touch, they can still feel the other's presence. Momo, I was thinking maybe we could take a photo to capture this moment. It might bring Mr. Cillian some comfort.
Photo time! Alright, Nikki, get out of there. You don't need to be in this photo. There we go. Boop. This is Shadow. Marina.
Yes, look at this glow. It's so gentle, just like Miss Marina. Marina's soul looks like it's about to fade away. Thank you, Nikki. I have no regrets now. I have to go now. Goodbye, Cillian.
Goodbye, Marina. Goodbyes exist so that we may meet again, just as death is the beginning of a new life. Well, dang! I never imagined I'd get to see her one more time. Thank you. I will treasure this photo forever.
We're just happy we could help you find some closure. Where will you go from here?
I think I'll stay in the boneyard a little while longer, visit the plants she loved, and sit on the hillside where she used to bask in the sun. That way I can feel a little closer to her.
Do you think you'll look for Marina in the next life? If reincarnation really does exist, then perhaps fate will arrange for us to meet again.
As long as I keep her in my heart, if we ever do meet again, I'll know it's her. Farewell, Nikki. Perhaps one day we'll meet again. Cillian turned and walked away. What a story! Truly the tear-jerker of a century.
Gritty, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you've been following us this whole time.
Hey, don't say it like that. I just got a tip and came hoping to take an extremely rare ghost photo, but instead I ended up witnessing such a touching story. In all my years of travel, I thought I'd seen it all, yet I was still moved to tears by what I just witnessed.
I bet you didn't miss the chance to take the photos either, did you?
On the contrary, Miss Nikki, I am willing to pay 10,000 blings to buy that photo you just took.
Why do you want this photo? Are you planning to use it to make some quick cash?
Absolutely not. I am a changed man. A story this touching about true love deserves to be shared with the world. Of course, if I can earn a small writing fee along the way, I won't complain. But I'll write it exactly as I saw it. A promise. I don't know, guys. Should we sell the photo?
I don't think so, Gritty. This photo stays in my personal collection. That's right, you're definitely up to something.
Huh? You're refusing 10,000 blings? Okay, okay. How about 20,000 blings? You'll not find a better offer.
It's not about the blings, Gritty. Some things you just can't put a price on. Even if you offered 1,000,000 blings, I still wouldn't sell the photo.
If that's how you want to be, then it's out of my hands. Why is the pursuit of bling so difficult? I think we did the right thing by not selling him the photo. Hey, look, we got our cute little cap. That's adorable. Yeah, no. So we got that one. Who am I and who are you? Right, that's fair. Okay, that's not too far. Give it an inch and he takes takes a mile or whatnot. There's another Whimstar nearby. Oh, it's all the way up there. At least get rid of one of them. Uh... Wee. Got it. Ah, yeah. Sweet. Surprised they didn't start attacking me. I will get those. I think I'm too far for that one. Ooh. Oh no! He's angry! Still got him. Whee! Well, dang. Where'd he go now? Ha! Got you. Aw, dang it. Boo. There a way for me to get back up there? Leg. That didn't go as high as I was hoping. Woohoo! Man, I can't catch a break, can I? Sorry. The hero can wait, man. Click. Ugh. Yoink. Got you. Oh, jeez. Nope. Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Did I make it to the right area? Not quite. Oh, nice. Where's the... I got lost. Like, where am I? Oh, I'm over here. I was like, where did I go? Got distracted. Is that the one that I... Okay, yeah. There it is. Got it. Finally. Do 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 do. Yeah. Ba ba da 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 da. And 2, 3. Maybe. There you are. Paxian. Its red glow burns like flame. Its joints like dragon bone the same. I swear this is the worst thing I've ever written. Which one of these stupid herbs is a bone flame bloom? By the dragon spirit, someone please come and help me. Ah, my savior's here. Paxian, are you sorting herbs? I thought I heard you mention something about bone flame bloom. Is it just my imagination, or are you unusually impatient today? Are you really Paxian? If I'm not Paxian, then who else could I be? And since when have I been impatient? I just love sorting herbs. I had a soul rift flare up just now. Nothing serious, but my vision's still a little blurry. I need to pick out bone flame blooms for the dragon's breath flowers and mix a scented powder to soothe my soul rift. But right now they all look the same to me, like the 6 strings of a guitar to someone who doesn't play. I can't tell them apart. Can you help me, Nikki? Xian looks a little off today, but she does seem genuinely troubled. I should help her. It does sound serious. Let me take care of it. Oh, identifying the bone flame bloom. These are the herbs that need sorting. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll go through them together. Let's go. Boop. Pretty easy to spot. Oh, finally done. Thanks, Nikki. Wait, why does Paxian still seem worried? What's wrong, Paxian? Is there something else bothering you? It's nothing. I was just thinking about how to prepare the scented powder. Would a healer leading a team still find it bothersome to mix scented powder? Like I said, the soul rift really affected my vision. Right now everything just looks like different blobs of color. I can't even read the recipe. Didn't you say it wasn't serious? Back that was then, and this is now. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm frustrated because I have no idea what that recipe says at all. Okay. Looks like Dragon Bloom plus Needle Pistol, maybe? Or Yellow Flowers? I don't remember what these were called. Is yay! This plus a mineral is superpower. This? It's like all three of them together is no good. Don't do it. Here's the recipe. I can't see it very well, but I think the crafting steps on it should be quite detailed. I remember there's something written on the back as well, like the descriptions of different recipes. Okay, Golden Veil Lily. Stabilizes mood, uplifting and soothing. Perfect for dispelling a bad mood. Dragon Breath Flower and Blue Glow Ore relieves soul rift symptoms. Refreshes the mind, essential for work and study, so this is the one that she needs. Dragon Breath Flower, Golden Veil Lily, and Blue Glow Ore eases multiple forms of stress, bringing calm and clarity, ideal for meditation. Warning: if you have recently experienced soul rift symptoms, do not use this recipe, as it may trigger another flare-up.
That doesn't sound too hard. Just mix the Dragon Flower with Golden Veil Lily or Blue Glow Ore, and you'll get the scented powder that can ease the soul rift. And maybe I can help you with it.
Really, Nikki?
You're a lifesaver. However, I don't have all the ingredients here.
Don't worry. I have the ingredients ready. If you want to, we can start right now. Well, heck yeah, let's go. So she needs the Blue Glow Ore and the Dragon's Breath Flower. Phantom Fin, Umbrella Bloom. Alright. The Dragon Breath Flower. And we need Blue Glow Ore. I don't remember what it was called though. World Nest. Not that one. Well, I think I only needed one of each, so... yeah. We got it.
Nice one, Nikki. You did it in no time. Paxienne, is this the scented powder you need?
Oh, feels too faint. Did you just add Golden Veil Lily or Blue Glow Ore? Never mind. It should be fine if I add both of them. No! Bexia, no! I should get going, Nikki. If it weren't for you, I would have ended up wasting a lot of time. No! Pexian!
Nikki, don't you think Paxian was acting a bit strange? Paxian is normally a very meticulous person, but today she added extra ingredients to the powder based purely on instinct. However, that would turn it into a completely different recipe. Momo, look! There's some text on the back of the recipe. Warning. If you have recently experienced soul rift symptoms, do not use this recipe. It may trigger another flare-up. Wasn't she making the powder to ease her symptoms? This would just make it worse. That's not all. As a team leader of the healers, Paxian should be familiar with most herbs. Yet earlier she failed to recognize even the most basic. That seems odd. On top of that, Paxian seems like a completely different person from when we first met her. I can't picture her being this impatient with herbs. Something's not right. Nikki, we need to go after her. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, she didn't. Uh-oh. Best new! This time it will definitely work. Does that scented powder of yours even work? Don't worry, it's a widely used scented powder. As long as you followed my instructions, there shouldn't be any issues. Besides, Lucian guaranteed that his pro tip would definitely work. Huh? Nikki, what are you doing here? I was worried about you, Paxian. Are you sure everything's okay? Never better. I could sing for 10 hours straight. That's right, she's completely on point now. As you can see, Nikki, she's fully recovered. She adjusted the scented powder recipe according to my instructions and is now preparing for a follow-up treatment. After all, even with the same symptoms, the type of herbs needed can vary from person to person. For example, Dragon's Breath flower relieves most people's soul rift symptoms, but in some cases, the scent can trigger severe sneezing. Nikki, has Bess always been this knowledgeable about herbs? I think it's all thanks to Paxian. She explained a lot to me during my treatment. Healers like patients who follow instructions and are easier to learn, don't they, Paxian? That's right. Bess is probably the most studious patient I've ever had. It's kind of embarrassing, but my soul rift symptoms are a little unusual. I'd prefer as few people to know about this as possible. I'll handle the rest. I truly appreciate everything you've done. I won't trouble you any further. Something's not right here. Neither Bess nor Paxian are the person they used to be. I bet 10 slabs of BBQ that they're hiding something from us. Momo, let's go over there and listen to what they're saying. Gonna eavesdrop. We barely got away with that. We need to hurry. How's the song We Will Shock You coming along? Don't worry, I've memorized the score, studied your notes carefully, and learned all the finger positions. I'm confident I can pull off the performance. And you, how's the scented powder coming along? Something's off about the scent on you. Need me to walk you through the mixing process again? Don't worry, I've got this. The scent is perfect. This time we'll be able to switch back. I'm going to light it now. Don't do it. Oh, it smells alright. Okay, I'll start playing. A harsh grating melody filled the air, and Paxian and Mrs. Soul Rift flared up. Oh no. Oof. Not like that. You have to adjust to the right amount of water and herbs. Try to get a feel for it. It's an important part of becoming a healer. Don't be afraid. If it's too strong, add some water. If it's too diluted, add more herbs. You can always make adjustments. Don't cry. I know. I know you're a good guitar pick. We worked hard together. You'll be the greatest. Oh, wait. Where's my guitar pick? What's going on with those two? They keep changing the way they talk. Momo, I just had a crazy idea. I think they've swapped bodies. Swapped bodies? Nikki, This one really takes the cake. That would explain why Paxian suddenly can't recognize even the most basic herbs, and why Bess's playing sounds so terrible. You mean all of this is happening because they're not in their own bodies? Well, this is beyond this is the Boneyard in Mirrorland, so I suppose anything could happen. Do you think they're back to normal yet? I think so. Looks like Lucian's pro tip worked just as they said. It looks like they'll need a bit more time to recover. Let's stay here until they wake up.
Why must we be bound here forever? Why must we carry burdens no one can sever? They're just dancing it out. Look at them go. All these so-called promises, they chain every soul. I've had enough. We could live a life of our own. I can't. I won't live like this anymore. Is that wrong? All I want is a life where I truly belong. O slumbering dragon of ancient lore, guide us through Ervil's sense once more. We still fulfill your will as before, guarding the cycle evermore. At least they're not doing the bunny ear idol dance. I don't know, they're pretty freaking close. Your final will, we shall never forget. Please watch over our kin and gently offset the calamities that lie ahead yet. Nikki, I think they might have switched back again. Maybe the effects are unstable? They look fine for now. Let's wait a little bit longer and see. Oh no. Sometime later. And do you even understand what a band is? I'm telling you, you don't. It's a curse! A shared destiny! Something meant to last a lifetime. Everyone's love and hate tangled together, rising and falling like the soul tide. Petals from a dragon spine stem, fur from an ember paw's tail, and an entire gleam shell. Drop them into cold water and bring them to a boil. Let them simmer gently over low heat for 10 minutes. And just like that, we have a pot of fiery soul-infused seafood tail broth. Momo, they seem to be getting worse. Looks like Lucian's pro tip didn't work as well as expected. We need to think of something else. Nikki, look! There's a rift mend over there! Let's fix it and use it to ease their soul rift. Alright then, where is it? There we go. Oh, my back, my head. I need some music. Oh, this isn't right. Why am I still inside your body? Come to think of it, the smell of that scented powder was off. There were other herbs in it. The color was wrong too. Did you really follow the recipe I gave you? Bigger issue was the music. The music with the resonance of emotion. Your emotions are like an empty auditorium, completely silent. Cut out, both of you! No more fighting! Everyone, please calm down. Arguing won't solve anything. Can you tell me what happened to the two of you? Maybe we can figure out a solution. Come on, let's hear it. Maybe Nikki and I can help you. Exian and Bess explained the whole situation. So you swapped bodies because both of your soul rift flared up at the same time? You are Paxian now. That's right, and I'm Bess. The other day while we were arguing about something, both our soul rift flared up. Please don't tell anyone about this. We don't want anyone to know. For a rock musician, becoming a healer isn't very rock and roll. My fans wouldn't understand. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
Why?
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 But if you keep it a secret, how will you ever get anybody to help you? Actually, we've been secretly getting help from one of the ferrymen. A couple of days ago, Bess and I went to see Lucian, and he taught us a pro tip. According to him, if we combine both of our methods for soothing Soul Rift, we should be able to return to our original bodies. Looks like it didn't work. Insert Jurassic Park meme. Do 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 do. The one where he shows no one cares. Oh, wow. Lucian was so sure it would work. So why didn't it? You don't think he was messing with us, do you? No, we just need some answers. I saw him by the entrance to the healing ground just now. If we hurry, we can still catch him. Honestly, why are you so convinced Lucian's pro tip would work? Trust is a mysterious thing. Huh? Since when did you get so philosophical? Anyway, let's go find Lucian and find out what's going on. Thank you for your help, Nikki. We hope we can resolve this soon. I'm starting to miss the scent of herbs. Haha. Those two aren't wasting any time. Well, they did swap bodies. If you and a slab of BBQ ended up switching places, I'm sure you'd be in just as much of a hurry. I wouldn't! I love my barbecue! Come to think of it, they still haven't fully recovered from their soul rift. Nikki, we should keep an eye on them. Boop-a-ba. Yoink. Uh-oh. Did Lucian pass out? Oh no, they gave him the scented powder. Lucian? Why is he passed out? He's been fainting a lot recently. It must be a soul rift flare-up. There are too many souls needing guidance lately, and the recent soul tide has affected quite a few people, leading to a shortage of ferrymen. Lucian's probably exhausted, which triggered a mild soul rift. It shouldn't be too serious. Let's try waking him up. Nikki, do you think you can help him snap out of it? Lucian, your sister has arrived. Speaking of sister, how should we define that kind of relationship? My little sister is stronger than me. Does that mean she's now my big sister? Does that make me her little brother or big brother? Looks like that's not gonna work. Try something else. Lucian, utensils need your help. Find that closing my eyes while ferrying helps. Feels like you're guiding souls to another world. And then, I don't come back. Looks like that's not gonna work. Lucian, are you feeling okay? Remember this method to help speed up your ferrying in the boneyard. It's the core principle behind what we do as ferrymen. He's being raised by the shroomlings. Oh dang. Apparently I just had to tell him to wake up. He really doesn't look very good. Let's try something else. Music is known to heal the soul. Let me ease his pain with my guitar. Oh wait. The cause of Lucian's soul rift is fatigue. Your music might be a little too stimulating. Add it to Discord for reference. It was harder to find than you thought. Okay. I'll prepare some calming scented powder instead. It can suppress pain and relax the mind. My disappointment in you runs as deep as the scratches on the surface of my guitar. Dang. Soul rift isn't just physical wounds. It becomes fractures of the soul. one's emotions aren't released, they'll eventually build up and overwhelm a person. Absolutely not. The patient needs proper rest. I've been wanting to say this for a while. What's the difference between your music and noise? I bet the patient goes deaf before they heal from your music. Oh yeah? Well, what about you? Have you ever cared about what a patient is feeling inside? Since neither of us can convince the other, let's have an impartial third party decide. Nikki, would you do us the honor? Oh no. This choice will affect how the story unfolds. You know, everything is louder than everything else, Meatloaf. Well, he is, since he's currently physically exhausted, I think the herbal therapy might actually be better. I knew it. You trust in traditional herb remedies more. Bess's music therapy does have its benefits, but herbal treatment is far more established and reliable. Lucian doesn't look good. We need to treat him now. Sorry, Bess, but... Since everything's ready, let's go ahead and start the treatment. I double-checked Lucian's symptoms. Fortunately, I have a scented powder specifically for this type of condition. However, fresh herbs are required for making the powder. It might seem strange if I were to go around gathering herbs as Bess. Nikki, do you think you could help me find a glasses scale and a dragon spine stem? I mean, I have some. There we go. Hexian quickly prepared the scented powder, and upon using it, Lucian regained consciousness. Ugh, so tired. It seems the scented powder isn't working on Lucian, but normally my patients regain their spirits the moment I use it. Lucian looks like he's already conscious. Hey, Lucian, do you recognize me? Meow, meow, purr. It's like he's fully awake, as if. There's something wrong with the herbal therapy? The issue likely isn't the therapy itself. Whether it's the herbs or the power, the efficacy has been proven over time. I have an idea. Momo, Paxian, do you remember after using the scented power and playing the music, Bess and Paxian switched back for a short while? The reason their treatment ultimately failed was most likely due to their lack of knowledge in the other person's area of expertise. But now Bess and Paxian are both back to doing what they do best. That means we can try a combined approach again. Well, that does make sense. Let's find Bess and give it a shot, Nikki. Well, I mean, she's literally standing right there. Did Paxian actually fail to fully heal Lucian? They've never truly considered the patient's psychological state, though I don't deny the efficacy of those traditional treatments. Now that she's hit a wall, it's my turn to take the spotlight. Are you ready? If there's no questions, we can begin. Long live freedom! Let's rock! For love and peace! This is the sound of souls! Amidst the intense guitar riff, Lucian's gradually regained consciousness. Whew! I feel alive again! Thank you, everyone. If it weren't for all of you, I'd probably be stuck lying on the healing ground for quite some time. Remember, a string that's wound too tightly can't produce a beautiful sound. Oh, hey! They're back to normal! That's right. You need to rest more from now on. Don't let yourself get so exhausted in the future. And Nikki, if it weren't for you, they probably wouldn't have tried to heal me using this method. I wouldn't have been able to recover so quickly. Though the idea was mine, the real credit goes to Paxian and Bess. Their talents complemented each other perfectly.
At least this time I'll admit your persistence paid off. Even an old tune can feel fresh after a little tweaking.
Well, you were right about the importance of emotions. Maybe we should pay more attention to a patient's emotions while treating them in the future. Wait, what did you two just say? Paxian! Bess, you've switched back!
Huh?
You're right! I'm finally back in my own body. It feels like a dream. Thank you so much, Nikki. Without you, Bess and I would have been trapped in each other's bodies for a long time.
And making a complete mess out of each other's work.
I'm glad I could help. Lucian will keep going back to ferrying souls soon. What about the two of you? What are your plans? Actually, I just had an idea. I'm planning to do some research on herbal music here in the healing ground.
Herbal music.
In the past, we focused on how herbs interact to enhance their effects. Now I'm beginning to think that music might work in much the same way. It's definitely worth exploring. Who knows? It might lead to new ways to treat patients.
With your level of musical skill, that might take some time. It just happens that I have some free time coming up, so I suppose I could lend a hand.
Wow! Looks like this isn't over yet. Exactly. Maybe we're witnessing the beginning of a beautiful friendship, aren't we?
Well, that was definitely an interesting side quest. Alright, what else do we got? Plume veils. Well, that isn't too far from where I'm at. Beam me up, Scotty.
Kitty.
Oh, is it down there?
Whoa! Look, Nikki, there's a huge pile of fish at the door. If only they all turned into barbecue. Think I hear someone inside calling for help. Let's go check it out.
Are there plume veils? Meatloaf was an actor? Yes. Yes, he was.
Is there anyone in there? Do you need help? I'm trapped inside by plume veils. Can you help me drive them away? They seem very excited. Is there something on you that's attracting them?
I don't have anything. There's nothing here. I was just about to head out when I suddenly heard the plume veils calling outside. I was so scared that I rushed back in, and I haven't dared to come out since. I've been waiting for so long, but they don't seem to be leaving. If this keeps up, I'll miss the ceremony.
Don't worry. I can use the animal grooming ability to calm them down first.
Outfit switch. There's number 2. And 3. The poo-poos are at the door still crying.
Alright, the Plumeveils have all quieted down.
Great. Sounds like the noise has stopped. Then I'm coming out. As Gino suddenly drifted out from behind the door, Nikki and Momo lost their composure for a minute.
Oh, it's a soul!
I didn't expect that even after becoming a soul, the Plumeveils could still see me. By the dragon spirits, I've been afraid of Plumeveils since I was a kid. If only my brother were here. He's great at getting along with them and would definitely be able to lead them away. He brought so many fish and blocked my path. I had no choice but to hide in the cultivarium. I've never even interacted with them before. What on earth is going on?
Let me think. If only we could understand what the Plumeveils were saying, this would be so much easier.
Cue Momo.
Leave it to me. Huh. Communicating with animals is a piece of cake for me. Ahem. Plumeveils, why are you all gathered here?
Consider... I was saying, think of various bird sounds.
They don't sound like local Plumeveils. The accent is way too thick. I need to listen to more to get used to it. If even Momo can't understand them, then there's no other way. We'll have to rely on guessing.
Guessing?
That's right. Let me try. The accents of these Plumeveils are truly unique. They're quite difficult to translate. Let's try to infer what they're saying from their tone and behavior.
So there's an enthusiastic one. Thank you, Nikki.
I think it's saying, thank you, Nikki. Nikki, we just passed by here. This shouldn't have anything to do with us.
Oh, thank you, sir. Does sir refer to me? Did I do something to make them want to thank me? We love your food.
It's saying we love your food.
Food? That reminds me of my brother. He loves to toss a fish to the Plumeveils whenever he's fishing. He's a ferryman in the boneyard. A very impressive person. The only downside is that he's too friendly with the Plumeveils. Every time he fishes, he shares some of them. It's got to the point where the flock of Plumeveils would swarm the moment he showed up at his fishing spot, which is exactly why I never dared to go near him when he had a rod in his hand. These are our gifts to you. No. You must have the wrong person. I haven't helped you with anything.
The wrong person? You mentioned you have a brother. Maybe the Plumeveils mistook you for him because you two look alike?
Ah, right. That must be it. They probably thought I was him, which is why they brought all these fish. Well, thank you very much. Though it was my brother who helped you, not me. Thank you all. I'll press your gratitude onto him. And Miss Nikki, is there any way to convey my message to them?
Well, I can guess what they mean, but I haven't learned how to speak their language yet. Leave it to me this time. I've already mastered it. A pipsqueak accent like that is not a problem at all. But you've already mastered it? Momo really is a language genius. Let's leave it to Momo then. No problem.
Maybe, actually, I'm his younger brother. I got the wrong person, I'm actually the younger brother.
Momo, have you really mastered it? Nikki, don't underestimate me. I think I've got most of it. It sounds like they're saying, no worries, you're a family, so our thanks goes to you both. What a bunch of kind Plumeveils. I think I can follow along. Tricky sentences. Once this job is over, I'm definitely going to get my Plumeveil language certification. Momo, you're amazing. Can you help me translate this sentence too? I'll pass your kind messages to my brother. Don't you worry. Ahem! Piece of cake! Caw, 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 caw. It says, "Thanks, we've got to go now." Momo, you're amazing. That was a really long sentence. Of course, I'm planning to get certified in minority languages by the Stylist Guild after this. Thank you too. See you. Wait, no need to translate that, see you. The plume veils give a seemingly understanding squawk before finally fluttering away. What did you clip? Oh no. When the wording is odd but you're dedicated. Thank you, Nikki, Momo. Although I think that the plume veils are scary, being with friends with them doesn't seem so bad. You're welcome. But if that's the case, why not just say see you to them? I really wanted to say that, but now that I'm already a soul, chances to meet again are rare. Somehow saying it feels like it would only leave more regret. I'm going to find my brother for ferrying. His name is Hein. He's a very talented ferryman who can hear souls speak, just like you, Nikki. To be honest, just a few days ago I couldn't wrap my head around the idea of being ferried and having to leave this place behind. My brother wanted to ferry me. He said it wasn't good for a soul to linger here. I always thought he felt like I was a burden to him. I kept telling myself that a ferryman like my brother shouldn't have to deal with a soul brother who refused to be ferried. Then what made you change your mind? One day my brother came back very late, and we had a heart-to-heart talk. In truth, my brother couldn't bear to see me go either. But staying here as I am, I can never truly experience life like a normal person. Even things as simple as tasting delicious food or sleeping in late are impossible for me now. I wonder how he passed. Leaving him so soon might feel cruel, but it's the only way for me to enter reincarnation and finally begin a new life. Think of it this way. As sad as parting ways is, it's the only way we can ever hope to meet again. Don't grieve over a farewell you couldn't put into words. We will find each other again, whether sooner or later. That's right. Although it's hard to let go, I should look forward. There's a long road ahead of us. Maybe we'll see each other again. Thank you, Nikki and Momo. Don't mention it. Goodbye, Gino. And that's another side quest under the belt. I'll read that at another time. Oh. Didn't realize I had gotten that one. Whoa. Oh hey, I got the full outfit. Nice. Very cute. I find it quite cottagecore. I love the little like the macrame bandana. That's really cute. Losing something important lost at sea. kitty. Yeah. Yoink. I can see you. Oh no. No matter how hard I try, I can't reach it. Can anyone help me? This is the lucky charm left by my sister. Hello. Do you need some help? You can see me? Oh, that's wonderful. My lucky charm accidentally fell into the sea and was snatched away by that school of fish over there. It was a gift from my sister, a fortune teller, when I was a child. It's very important to me. Could you please help me find it before the fish swim too far away? Leave it to me. Fishing is what I do best. No time to lose, Nikki. Let's use the fishing ability to get Gracie's lucky charm back from those fish. But first, there's a pearled spider right there. There we go. Gotcha. Alright.
Such beautiful weather. Perfect for a walk by the sea.
Come here. I don't know why it wasn't registering. Why isn't it? I swear I don't know why it's not registering the fact that I'm... There we go.
I'm getting really good.
Jeez
With
Louise.
me cheering you on.
Maybe I need to get closer? There we go. Much better.
Really good. Wow, what a haul. Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
I wouldn't call that little. That's a big fish. Oversized brusher. Brusher that swallowed a lucky charm by mistake. We got the handcrafted lucky charm. Yes, this is it! The lucky charm my sister gave me. Phew! Luckily Nikki was quick-eyed and nimble-handed, so that bad fish that ate the lucky charm didn't get away. You two are even more impressive than I imagined. I really don't know how to express my gratitude. It was just a small favor. Actually, I'm a bit embarrassed to ask, but might I have another, more important favor to ask of you? Truth is, there's a message from my sister I kept inside this lucky charm. Back then, she said it was a divination reminder for me. She was a fortune teller. At first, I cherished it deeply. Later, as I grew up, I became occupied with my own affairs day after day and gradually pushed the lucky charm to the back of my mind. I never even opened it before I passed away. Thinking about it now, it's such a regret. The people and things that are with us the longest are often the easiest to overlook. I completely understand how you feel. Could I ask you to help me open it? I want to know what my sister's thoughts and see what she actually wrote back then. Nikki opens the charm and together with Gracie reads the contents of the note with a mixture of tension and admiration. To Gracie, do not go near the seaside? What? Do not go near the seaside? What does this mean? It seems so random. Perhaps there's a deeper meaning in this divination reminder that only family members would understand? So that's how it is. Seems this divination reminder wasn't anything bad after all. Yes. Besides, this isn't actually a divination reminder. It's just a little inside joke between my sister and me. When I was little, I always pestered her to go to the beach with me, but she had her own studies at the cultivarium and couldn't always go. I would try to make up an excuse that I'd forgotten something important at the beach to drag her there for a treasure hunt. Maybe she realized it long ago and used her title as fortune teller to tell me not to go anymore? I guess your sister also knew she couldn't be with you forever. If you always went to the beach alone, you might lose things again or even run into danger. That's why she came up with this idea, using the lucky charm as a pretext to keep you away from the shore for as long as possible. It wasn't until she left that I realized her meticulous care and her constant company. That's a really odd, sentence. It's been so long since those memories passed, yet thinking back on them now, I still miss those days dearly. As a child, I thought I loved the scenery of the seaside. Now I understand that what I cherished most was the time spent there with my sister. Between family members, I suppose the greatest wish is simply for each other to be happy. Just like when you were little. Even though she saw right through your little schemes, she still wanted you to be happy, so she'd go along with you to search for the shore wide away. After all, you were each other's precious family. Family. Yes, if I could ever meet her again in the future, I still want to be family with her. But this time, let me be the older sister. Thank you, Nikki. I've given up so much of your time. It's time for us to say goodbye. Apparently you can't read today. Sorry, guys. You're welcome. I'm also very happy to have witnessed such a heartwarming story. Goodbye. I wish you a smooth journey. Alright. Oh, boss. Forever our boss. This might actually be better. Beep, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Nikki, look over there! It's so lively! A bunch of lingering what the flip? You guys saw that, right? That was... okay. I swear boss looked right at me before she left. That look. It meant something. It had to be her way of telling me to take care of everyone and step up as the new boss.
Stop talking nonsense. She was looking at you because you were crying so loudly that she wanted you to shut up. We were talking about reliability. Who else but the Great Valley could take on such an important duty? Jeez. Shut up, idiots. With brains like yours, you'd have everyone lined up neatly and led straight to the ferryman within 3 days of becoming boss. Ferryman Nikki has arrived. I heard some arguing over here. Can you tell me what's going on? Oh, no, we're not being targeted again, are we? Hi, Guardian. Thank you for the lurk. Wow, it's Miss Nikki. Of course not Nuts. His name's Newt. Of course not Newt. She was Boss's good friend, which makes her our friend, too. The human girl who brings the chunky barrel everywhere she goes? You've come at the right time. We need somebody with a clear head who can judge right from wrong. As you can see, these brainless idiots are playing a boring game of who's the new boss. It's infuriating to watch. I don't care. I'm the boss. How could such a big fool be the boss? I'm the boss. Is a new boss necessary? Wait a moment. Do you really need a new boss to fill that empty spot right now? Well, it's not absolutely sure, but a ship needs a helmsman. How can a group of leaderless souls start any great endeavor without a boss? Actually, on the day of the farewell party, we originally wanted to go with Boss when she left. We even made it to the ritual site, but Boss stopped us. She told us not to give up our unfinished obsessions or paths we've yet to walk to follow her blindly. And maybe the last thing she wanted was for us to give up on principles and simply step into the cycle of rebirth for her sake. Right. We can't just step into rebirth now. We have to inherit Boss's spirit. And to do that, someone has to be the new boss. I understand everyone's opinions, but... Tisk! You guys talk a lot, but the truth is none of you actually wants to be the boss. You don't even know what you do. The silence is a lot. Guys, the song goes, here's the new boss, the same as the old boss by The Who. Okay. Whoa, Nikki! Elva's expression looks terrifying. No one dares to say anything. Everyone's been actively preparing for the new boss selection, but she hasn't shown much interest the entire time. There may be something she's not telling us. Let's go talk to her first. Thank you. Moo. How long are these guys going to keep this up? What a headache. Hello, I'm Nikki. You seemed a bit upset earlier. Is there something on your mind? On my mind? Ha! I know you're a trustworthy ferryman, but to me, that actually means you're not the kind of friend I can share my thoughts with. I understand your concerns, but I can see that you do care about who becomes the boss. Since you're letting me help judge this, maybe I need to understand more perspectives before we can find an answer that gives every soul peace. Fine. But first you'll have to show me your sincerity by answering a few questions. I'm warning you though, this isn't easy. Don't think just because you got chummy with Bones you'll get all the answers right. Okay. Quiz? Okay, go ahead. I'll answer seriously. Not bad. You're pretty decisive. Then listen carefully. That's a female. Fine. Where did we first meet? This is my first time meeting Elva, so... I'm guessing she means when... when did she and Bones first meet? again. I don't want to have to go. Okay, looks like nobody's answered these yet. Alright, where did we first meet? I'm probably gonna get this wrong. Dragon Rest? Nice spot, but unfortunately I was in the mood to go there for a scenic stroll or anything. You see, there aren't many reliable souls under Bones' leadership. In the end, all the important stuff got dumped on me. Alright. Soul Observatory. I don't really remember. Maybe the Soul Observatory? Ha! The Soul Observatory? That place is full of noisy folks carrying instruments and notebooks. I've been there, sure, but only to drag back a few idiots who'd fallen asleep behind the observation instrument and nearly got escorted away by ferrymen. I have no idea how they managed to daydream in a place like that. I guess it was outside McGill's study. Outside McGill's study? That was when Lucian and his soul had a little disagreement. Oh, looks like the sight of me putting that idiot Lucian in his place really left an impression on you. I remember that day, right before the reincarnation ceremony started. A group of lingering souls led by Bones caused a commotion, and one of them had a particularly eccentric personality. Eccentric. I like that word. After all, when I saw Newt pointing at me and stammering, "You didn't come to the farewell party, so why are you helping now?" I knew right then that talking to smart people is way more interesting. How did I meet Bones? Maybe you attended a class, maybe? Were you her student at the cultivarium and attended her classes? Looks like you don't know me well enough. Do I seem like the type to obediently attend classes? Especially not with those cultivarium teachers. They're so naggy and nosy. And Bones was a little different. Just a little, though. Maybe Bones once comforted you? No, you used to be classmates? No way I'd be lucky enough to be her classmate. Besides, do I really look that old? Classmates while alive and still following her as a soul? Nostalgia's good habit, but not something that I indulge in. Bones once comforted you. Bones was a responsible boss. She always kept every lingering soul in her heart, and took care of everyone in her own way. Actually, the first time I met Bones, I heard her mention your name. I think she must have cared about you just as much as she cared about everyone else. Is that so? You're not wrong. When I first became a soul and was resisting everything, she did come to comfort me. Back then, I was so resentful, unable to get over the fact that a single moment of carelessness had turned me into a soul. And her? She just rattled on and made my immense sorrow sound like nothing. It was an ugly scene, but weirdly, it helped. Maybe that's when I started acting like a fool, following her all the way until now. How many ferrymen have tried to ferry Bones? 28. This one I know. I remember Bones telling me that I was the 28th ferryman who tried to ferry her. You remember that clearly. 28 of them, lining up one by one, slinking away one by one. You're the only exception. That tough old Bones had a sharp tongue. One word, forgot, and she could choke any ferryman speechless. I won't even mention the ones who just read from their manuals. The most interesting one was the earnest, hot-headed novice from earlier. He came right up and offered to give Bones a back massage, saying he wanted to help her find release. Then those two idiots, Valley and Newt, started yelling, "Massaging Boss is our honor." They chased each other all over the place until their poor ferryman was completely dazed and gave up. Not bad. You answered pretty well. Looks like she really did consider you a friend. I'm sorry. I lost my temper earlier. I just can't stand watching them treat the title of boss so lightly. On the day of the farewell party, I floated to the farthest spot, afraid that she'd think I was trying to hold her back. Asking her to say her goodbyes in that tone, I'd heard so many times before. It suddenly hit me that this person I'd hated for so many years was about to disappear too.
Hated? But I heard from the others that you stayed by Bones' side for a very long time.
So what? Just because I stayed the longest doesn't change the fact that the moment I first saw her, I knew we weren't suited to each other. I'm an exception. Every other soul here really likes her. She's less like a boss and more like a teacher. That ridiculous compassion of hers, she treats every lost soul that wanders here as her own student. Not to teach anything specific, just to offer some useless support. To be there and they act like fools and to call them idiots while pulling them back up from a fall.
So in other words, Bone has been helping every lost, helpless, lingering soul, just like she used to help her students when she was alive.
Yeah, she sent off one class of students after another, helping them find and fulfill their wishes, while she herself has always stayed right here. That's exactly why she's the boss to me. Our one and only leader.
Even though you say you two don't get along, deep down you still have a soft spot for Bones, don't you?
It's probably because she reminds me of the teachers back at the Cultivarium who genuinely cared about me. Ones I almost never got to say goodbye to properly. Thinking about it just makes me restless.
Sorry to hear that, Elva. That kind of regret is not a void that can be easily filled. I completely understand how you feel.
Hey, second round of the boss selection started. Come on. He's still not done. Let's go, ferryman. No. Nikki. Let's go see what those idiots are up to now. Second round, huh? Okay, who am I who am I supposed to be talking to exactly? Ah, here we go. Alright, let's start the vote. Those who support Veli stand to the left, those who support Newt stand on the right. Oh, wait, I'm dropping out. Hey, idiot, don't steal my line. I was wrong. I never really wanted to be the boss. I just thought that Veli does everything on a whim, so how could he possibly lead everyone? Are you kidding? You're the unreliable one. Honestly, I only ran to stop you. I know perfectly well that the boss is irreplaceable. None of us could truly be like her. We don't deserve that position. We just miss her so much. So we had to do something. Anything to pretend she hadn't left.
You two idiots. Have you finally had enough? You were the ones kicking up a fuss about becoming the boss. Now you're the ones running away and dumping the mess on everyone else. This childish nonsense is a waste of every soul's time and an insult to the title of boss.
I'm sorry, Nikki. You must think we lingering souls are a joke.
Of course not. Nikki and I don't think that at all. Yeah, I think Veli and Newt were sincere. They just didn't know how to go about it. Elva, why don't you be brave and share your thoughts? Let everyone hear them.
My suggestion is simple. Since none of the soul here feel capable or even ready to truly replace Bones, then let's leave that spot empty. Let the title of boss belong to her alone from now on.
Yes, I support that decision too. Let the title of boss belong only to Bones. Let her live here forever in everyone's memory. This one-of-a-kind title will always remind us that there was once a soul protected the lingering souls. And maybe one day, everyone here will follow in her footsteps and handle their own unfinished business, and move toward rebirth. Rather than electing a new boss, I think this is the best way to say goodbye to Boss Bones, because we all know that no one will ever be like her. The scene falls to silence. Every soul is lost in thought. A moment later,
That's right! No one can replace Boss. Leave the spot empty. That's the best solution. Yeah, I support that too. Empty is better than picking just anyone. I think I just got insulted, but honestly, this idea isn't bad. Rarely do we all agree. I should have thought of it. Keeping that spot open is the best way to honor her.
Bones always led and guided everyone. Leaving the title of boss to her forever is probably the highest tribute we can offer. If she knew about this, I know she'd be proud. I can feel everyone's unease and hesitation right now. If you ever need company, help, or want to step into rebirth, please come to me. I'll always be here.
Thank you for understanding us, Nikki. Don't worry, I am the Great Veli, and I will learn from Boss and carry on her spirit without getting ferried away. No, that's not what she meant. She meant don't rush into rebirth and leave regrets behind. I don't know why we just got dropped off in midair, but okay. Did Nikki just claim to be immortal, right? Yes. Yes, she did. Very subtly, but yes. A market set for farewell. Ew, okay. Immortal Nikki. Well, the game is called Infinity Nikki. Did you? I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that. Whoa.
The shadows
chest?
stretch so long at dusk, then they slowly melt into the evening light.
Oh, it's right there. Ooh, got stuck. Ah! Oh no. I don't know why it had to be so freaking high. Got you.
The wind carries stories from afar, along with lingering thoughts that have yet to fade.
Come on, Nikki. Thank you. Well, hello. Astropia. Listen to death and let it usher in new life. Welcome to Soul Crossing. I'm old Astropia, and I've been expecting you. After a year full of fine-tuning, I've finally perfected this test in honor of the tide-sending ceremony. Find your spirit creature. Trust me, it won't disappoint. Do you feel like your soul is unseen, untouched, and unreachable? Fear not! Without any tools, I can show you a glimpse of your soul's true form. It could be a warm and steadfast plume veil, energetic and lively skirt tail, or even, like the cat standing right in front of me, a little blob of rising dough.
A little blob of rising dough? Did I hear that correctly?
I'm talking about you. Step forward, little one. Your spirit creature is exactly that. A vibrant presence full of endless possibilities.
Why can't I be a magnificent slab of barbecue? You're messing with me, aren't you? Besides, you're just making stuff up. There's no way this is real.
Of course not. My dear, this is a market set up to celebrate the tide-sending ceremony. An occasion this important deserves nothing less than absolute seriousness.
Hello, I'm Nikki. Could you tell me more about the spirit creature you mentioned earlier? Does someone like me from outside the boneyard have one too?
Of course, every living being possesses a spirit creature. However, my fair lady, your spirit is quite extraordinary. Its image is as intricate and interwoven as starlight. I'm afraid I cannot easily discern its form.
How fascinating. So, how do I go about finding out what my spirit creature is?
Ah, life moves at such a frantic pace. Why not quiet your mind and listen to the whispers of your soul? This game, Find Your Spirit Creature, is exactly what you need. Simply collect the answers to the soul quizzes and enter them into the soul travelogue. When the final form will reveal your spirit creature. Who knows? You may even encounter an unexpected surprise.
That sounds so interesting. Tuning into the answers within feels like having a conversation with another version of yourself. I feel like I could easily be rewarding. Nikki, let's give it a try. Handsome and dashing as I am, I deserve a spirit creature just as charming. Definitely not a blob of dough.
I guess we'll find out. A shroomling rushes towards you drenched in sweat, quickly followed by several others. What is happening? Judging by their speed and direction and the distant roars echoing behind them, a behemoth is in pursuit. Run with them immediately. They are panting and racing against time, each striving to reach the front. It appears that they are participating in the Olympic Games. I'm going to see that they're running from a behemoth. You've grasped the secrets of the game, haven't you? With a participant as beautiful and as intelligent as you, even I can't help but look forward to the result. However, to reveal the final answer, you must collect 16 soul quizzes. I've hidden them in various places around the market, and it's up to you to find them. Well, dang.
I'm guessing Mr. Estropia means he wants us to keep an eye out for these quiz questions as we explore the market, right?
Exactly. Wandering through a bustling market while uncovering the mysteries of your soul. Is there any way to explore that's more delightful than that? When the send-off music plays, countless souls reach toward a new beginning. But I've often wondered, what about the loneliness and longing left in the hearts of those who remain? Where does that go? When I was young, I left my hometown. Even after reading countless books, I still couldn't find the answer. It wasn't until I returned that I realized that we know the souls of, that I realized that what we know of the soul could be blended with tales from afar to create this game. Since then, people have come to realize that warmth and laughter are a more profound tribute to life than mourning. Because of this, The market has gradually become brighter and warmer and more full of life. No wonder the oh, sorry.
No wonder the atmosphere here feels so different from what I imagined.
Yes. Apart from my stall here, there are other stalls up ahead. That's the Banquet of Repose, organized by the 4 major departments of the Boneyard. It's specifically designed to offer comfort and companionship to souls in various states. You should know that if a soul is confused or carries regret, the path of reincarnation becomes especially difficult. That's why offering them one final gesture of warmth and care helps them move on to their next life without lingering attachments. If the two of you are interested, you might as well go take a look. Who knows? There might even be some unexpected surprises waiting for you. Okay. That looks suspicious. Got it. Wandering through this market filled with the glow of warm lights, you find yourself holding precious invitations from 2 stalls at the at the Soul Story Club. Which one will you go into? A stall where anyone may step on stage and speak. Any interesting tale from the Boneyard will be met with warm applause. A stall hosted by an experienced ferryman. In the dim golden glow, take the role of a listener, drifting and reflecting within the stories. I'm gonna say this one. There's one up there. In a crowded market, an enthusiastic muse invites you to join their impromptu dance. What do you do? Jump right into the dance and move with abandon alongside everyone else shouting, "Let's dance for 3 days straight." Decline politely and quietly take the scene among the crowd and slip gently back into the throng. Probably this one. A group of enthusiastic shroomlings invites you to explore the mysterious Titan's graveyard, where a wishing bone is said to lie hidden, capable of granting wishes. What do you do? Pull out a yellowed map and study it with care, checking whether the pack holds enough lanterns and dry rations. Join the group immediately and suggest following the wind glider first. Who knows, something even more interesting might be discovered. I have enough presence of mind to think that my ADHD would probably be like, let's go. Lady. We do a magazine personality test. Yes. There's one over there. Oh. Get it. At the banquet preparation meeting, McGill gives you the important task of preparing the dishes. What do you plan to do? Alright, for a banquet of such importance, the flavor must be both classic and authentic. Take the trusted authoritative recipe and prepare every dish precisely to its specifications. Just be bold and innovative. Start with half a sackroot and add some crispy pearl scallops and maybe throw in a bit of barbecue. Oh. It'll tell me where it is if I ask it to track it for me. There we go. You are meditating under the Lumi tree, steeped in gentle sunlight as nature hums its quiet symphony around you. In a sudden lucid spark, something deep clicks into place. What do you do? Eager to share the warmth of this luminous feeling with the nearby companion, hold it quietly within, savor the hush of solitude, and let the thoughts drift slow and sunlit. I would probably hold it quietly. Especially because I wouldn't want to disturb the person, you know, the other people beside me. Oh, missed one. Oh, there it is. Well, not the one that I was looking for, but... While gathering knotted ferns, you find a lazy sprout-born behemoth napping in the middle of the only path blocking your way. What do? Attempt to befriend it, or slip along quietly? I'd probably try to sneak quietly by. On a rainy night, misty forest, facing a crying, lost shrimpling, what do you say to them? I'll stay with you until you find the way home. Just follow. I would take them home with me. I'm not so cruel as to just leave them there. Man, they place these out pretty. You know, like they space these out quite a bit. Wandering through the serene and peaceful healing ground, different healing courses are open to experience. Which classroom would you prefer to enter? Classroom providing emotional support and encouragement. It focuses on listening and empathy, accompanying you as you release emotions and gain spiritual strength. A classroom providing specific guidance on healing techniques, has a clear teaching process leading you step by step to master practical skills. I find both of them to be, you know, really good. I would I think I would want to learn actual skills though. There is one star here. Oh, there we go. Looks like I was missing one. Got him. Oh. That looks suspicious. Oh, never mind.
Morning, Momo. Inhale deep and breathe it in. The scent of morning dew is still lingering in the air.
There's some of the lingering souls that just look like they could be what I'm looking for. Like that. Ha! Got you. When you enter the archives recording the history of the Park Solians and the customs of the Boneyard, how will you choose where to begin? Wander freely between the shelves, sampling different volumes and enjoying a light, spontaneous dialogue with each. Choose a book that resonates most deeply, then retreat to a quiet corner, settling in to lose oneself among its pages one by one. Probably this one, and it would take me forever to choose one. I'm very particular about books. I could spend hours in the library just choosing a book to read. Oh wait, went in the wrong direction. Whee! I used to have to ride my bike to the local library when we still lived in Okinawa. Ah, that's another one of these. Okay. After the experience day at the cultivarium, you receive a complex assignment that you have to complete the next day. At this time, a fellow student invites you on a spontaneous outing. What will you do? I'd probably decline because it's like this is due tomorrow. I need to do it now. Otherwise, I will have no time. Need to get back to doing that. Hareen ruined it for a while. Of course it's up there. Biking to the library. Okay, I see what you mean. You obtain the notes of a deceased soul analyst. On the final page, a line remains unfinished. When the twin moons overlap atop the Lumi tree, only blank can soothe the restless soul surge. What do you do? Interpret twin moons and soul surge as symbolic language, subconsciously linking them to ancient boneyard legends and their layered meanings. Carefully examining the surrounding pages, tracing vocabulary patterns and contextual hints to deduce relatable clues from the text. I would probably do this. I would probably look at, like, because I live off of contextual clues. They'd be very important. Oh, it's down there, maybe? It's over there. Contextual food. No, contextual clues.
Yep.
Where you search the surrounding context to decipher the meaning of whatever is being told to you. A gorgeously dressed skirt tail suddenly appears in the forest, happily spinning and jumping, attracting everyone's attention. What is the first thought that arises? A sense of intrigue stirs, as if this were an ancient forest dance. The turning steps perhaps unlocking a hidden passage to another world. Instantly captivated by the crisp, jubilant rhythm of unseen drums and crystal droplets cast off with each spin, sparkling in the sunlight. That sounds more like me. I know autistic people struggle, but there are others who do not. Eh? I don't know when autism came into the. I was like when autism came into the picture. Come here. Gotcha. There we go. We're using context clues. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Now that I think about it, I use context clues a lot in when I'm working. I guess it's more of like the law of inference. How do I get up there? Basically, if it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, and it looks like a duck, it's most likely a duck. Man, this one's really high. At the market, two people are arguing because they both set their sights on the last scarf claimed to be woven from loomies. One party even starts crying loudly. As a bystander, how do you step in to mediate? Oh, there are no zebras to mix metaphors. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. I was like, it's either a duck or it's a human pretending to be one. Like... Comfort their emotions and suggest accompanying them through the market to look for another scarf woven from loomies. Resolve it through fair bidding and make the question that loomies cannot possibly be woven into a scarf. I would be like, guys, this couldn't possibly. I'd probably make the situation worse. It was like, I guarantee you that there's no loomies were injured. Loomies were put into the scarf. Oh, I think it's up top there. Woohoo! Exciting activities are scattered all across Soul Crossing. Eager and full of enthusiasm, how do you plan to arrange your journey? Reveal the events in advance and sketch a timetable on the back of the map, ensuring not a single intriguing activity is missed. Leave the plans behind, go with a curious heart and open eyes. Unexpected joys are always waiting just around the bend. This one. I might like take a look to see what events are going on, but I very rarely plan. Alright, this should be the last one. Chant, fight, 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 fight! I mean, depending on how old the people are that are, you know, having this issue, then I may change my approach. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought that this was a Whimstar bone. Well, hello. Yoink. Ooh, pretty. Oh, and I have enough to yeah. Nice. Got new earrings. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. There we go. An ancient soul ocarina slips from its display and shatters on the ground. Witnessing that moment, what comes to your mind? Could there be an ocarina genie that comes from, like a genie from Aladdin's lamp? How to repair the soul ocarina based on its shattered shape, material, and craftsmanship. Neither of these sound like something that would come to my mind necessarily, but I suppose out of the two, I would probably think about how to go about repairing it. Alright, teleport. Let's go see. I never claimed to be a good person. Threads of fate are woven so wonderfully. I'm so glad to see you again.
Hello, Mr. Astropia. I'd like to check my soul travelogue.
I can see the composure and confidence in your eyes. You must have collected all the soul questions. There's only one chance to see a result. Are you ready? Do it! Do it! Do it! Oh. I meant to... Oh. I want to hear it. I didn't mean to say no. Reveal now. Just to be clear, this isn't a label to bind you, but a blessing. Remember this moment of anticipation. May your future always be bright and full of infinite possibilities. What I got? What I got? I am a chestnut glider. Chestnut gliders are wandering adventurers. They enjoy the thrill of every dive, their keen eyes always chasing the next glimmer of light. The warm glow of a blooming lamp balloon or a star flickering across the night sky can be a reason for them to leap. They never chart their next course. Every spread of their wings is pure improvisation, where instinct leads and thought follows behind. Pardon me. For them, motion is closer to joy than contemplation could ever be. Life's fullness is not a distant promise, but something unfolding here and now, in every pulse, quickened moment, in every corner of the world illuminated beneath their gaze. I'm a squirrel. Oh, jeez. They just give you all of them. I was like, all of the titles. Nice. Well, that was definitely a trip. Oh, they gave me 200 diamonds for that, though. Ah, yes, the ADHD. Or, oh, the ADH squirrel. Squirrel! Oh. Whoa. Might as well. Although I know this isn't going to be like a great pull. I'm still kind of gunning for like the little crown. That does mean that the next pull should be a good one. Yep. Whoa. Those are pretty. Well, not too bad. Do 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 do. Trade in my diamonds. Sweet. I have enough for a whole nother 10 pull. But I'm also going to do a 10 pull for the permanent. Do 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 do. Yeah, if there's any, it's like if there was ever any type of game that I could say makes my ADHD just go completely insane, it would be an open world game because I get distracted too easily, dang it. And I can't help it. I will probably stop for tonight though. Ooh. Yeah. Clear written things, list of things to do to help until you lose the list and forget about it, yo. Uh-huh. I think I'll exit for today. We got quite a bit done, so I'm not too music. I think we did pretty good today. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, here's a planner. It's like, but I'll forget to write things down. And yet I will recall with like perfect clarity the most insignificant thing from my childhood. It is wild. Amen to that, indeed. Like, and then you just end up, oh man. So I learned this term from a different, like from like a TikToker who also has like really bad ADHD, and it's like your doom piles are starting to grow, and so I started using the acronym, but it's didn't organize, only moved. Doom piles. I have many doom piles. Although I did recently clear one of my doom piles, which is a feat in and of itself. I was like, I will eventually get to a doom pile, but it does take me time and a lot of reminders. Doom piles of what? It depends on the person. My doom piles tend to be of crafting supplies in various states of works in progress. So the doom pile that I cleared up was one of a giant pile of yarn that I needed to move from my desk. It was starting to get above my head in terms of stackability. And my mom was like, you need to clean up your room a little bit. And I was like, I know, I'm sorry. Thank you for being so understanding. I also know that if I don't like immediately go like take my dishes to the sink, did Lady like the pile? She does like my piles, yes. Like, I was like, but I know that if I don't like immediately take and if I don't immediately like wash whatever I was using, then it's probably just going to stay in the sink. And yeah. Like, uh, and it seems to get worse as I get older, and that's not exactly the best thing for my job necessarily, but we're working through it little by little. I'm still like technically unmedicated, so yeah. Anyway, とにかく Can I put it back in the fridge and use it again tomorrow? See, my thing is I wash it and then I put it on the drying rack to use again. Or if I plan on using it within the day, usually my coffee mug, I don't wash it and I just reuse it throughout the day, and then I do a thorough wash the next day. Let's see. I think we did Paris last time, if I remember correctly. Pre is on. Looks like she's rewatching her debut. Not a whole lot of people on right now. I mean, it is Sunday. You know, it looks like Pre just started today. So we'll go and raid Pre Pony. There we go. Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. Please feel free to join me on Tuesday, where we will be playing even more in Stars and Time. But for now, I bid you all adieu. Bye-bye!